Hey everybody, it's Talkative Carl back again for another new walkthrough. I just came back like an hour or so ago from my Vegas trip. A nice little weekend break. I posted it all. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, links all in it in the description if you check out my YouTube channel in one of the videos. And I posted, pictures of my Vegas trip. Me and my sister hung out down there. Saw new, like old Vegas and like nice stuff on the strip and everything like that. It was a great time. Like I met up with Anita Starr, one of my closest friends. Check out her Twitch. It's just Anita Starr, I believe. And yeah, she's amazing. She's a fun hang. Her and Ali Chainmail. Hey Daniel, I'm back. Just want to. Hopefully, jet lag is not going to set in. I just finished eating and just, just settling in back home. I'm gonna start Guardians of the Galaxy that I bought last Friday. You download it, so once I came back, I'm gonna hop right into it. I just make sure like I took care of the streaming mode, so that way I don't get demonetized. And I think this is a good idea for future games, so that way, because by and large, everybody should know that streaming is a thing, has been for 10 plus years. Well, 20 plus years to be frank, nearly 20 plus years. And it's like it should have been like at least 10 years ago, should have included some kind of streaming mode, so that way copyrighted music, if you got copyrighted music on your game, have an option to turn it off, so that way people won't get in trouble for just playing a game. Is not our fault. There's like awesome rock music in it. Man, avoid twist puzzle. Well, yeah. So let's just get this started. It'd be cool that they did have like a thing, just like in the movies, had like Star-Lord, like thinking like, "Come and get your love. Come and get your love." Now this is not obviously based off of the MCU, but I think because I've seen other walkthroughs, at least a little bit so far, and I gotta say, what's that? By proceeding ahead, you confirm that you have read and agreed to terms of service. Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking something because there was like a thing, I guess, because somebody had this game on PS5, because I got this on the Xbox Series S, and they had this kind of thing, I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to make something, the quality whatever look even better, but whatever. I didn't want to get this on PS5. I think it's about time I started like including stuff on my Xbox Series S, so I can have some games on there. I'm pretty sure this Friday, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is supposed to be coming on. Oh no, that is next Friday. I completely forgot. It was like yeah, next Friday I will start another walkthrough for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. It's the only, I think, pretty sure it's another generation, but I know this generation Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is based off of. I never got the chance to play as a kid because I never got it, so it'll be my first Pokemon game that I have no inkling how, you know, to traverse. But yeah, I heard this game is a whole lot better than Marvel's Avengers, and I played Marvel's Avengers. Everybody knows my feelings about that. That and Jump Force is per the worst games I ever played in my entire life. It's garbage, and it's not like the voice actor's fault, but just like it was the that. Oh, and also Cyber, what's that? You know, a game with Keanu Reeves, Cyber or something. That game was kind of piss poor too. Okay. This is pretty much normal, like easy, normal, hard, extremely hard. So let's go with this. And even when like in E3 and other game conferences, when they debuted this game, they clearly made it so that like they want, you know, differentiate themselves, separate themselves from Marvel's Avengers because they know it was crappy. And one being, you know, they didn't try to. This game didn't try to make their characters look just like the MCU characters, because everybody knew that, you know, the Marvel's Avengers characters, they clearly tried to make it look like they, you know, just enough to look like, you know, Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth, but not so much so they want to pay those actors. But it was for Cyberpunk. Thank you. It was clearly obvious they was trying to bank off the MCU. But it was a piss poor job. It's something they should have done a long time ago. But, you know, whatever. I will only say that in terms of quality, this game is very close to Spider-Man PS4. Yeah, and that's another thing. I think I just heard some time ago that they decided to, like, you know, Marvel's Avengers, you know, the developers are still trying to like do all these little, you know, other DLC contents and all this other stuff, and it's like at this point, let it go. Just drop it. You lost. It was like aside from like the new voice actress from Kamala Khan, aside from her and her storyline in the game, everything else around it sucked, and it was like a half-baked job. And you clearly was trying to bang off the Avengers, which you should have tried to do after maybe Avengers 2 bare minimum. And that's all I wanted. Okay. Okay. We good? How you been, Daniel? I know it's been a weekend. I hope everything's doing fine. May not be on PS5, but it still looks good on my Xbox Series S. I'm so glad I get to, like, you know, do something on the Xbox Series S. The only thing I've been doing on it is playing like my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Castlevania a couple of videos for. I did a couple of videos for October. But it's like a brand new, you know, a brand new walkthrough here. Did they even? Well, I hope your studies will go well, man. What are you studying for again? Remind me. Did they, because don't even know if this even like realistic artists from the Rolling Stones, because like they even have to go so far as copywriting like even the names and the of the bands and their songs. I mean, they've gone, above and beyond just to avoid that. No, they clearly doing like the credits, but on the album covers, Star-Lord. I'm so glad this game didn't try to make Peter Quill look like Chris Pratt. They just like with Kamala Khan, they just have to make their own characters for the ground up. I mean, they base off of Marvel characters, but do their own take on it. Just like with the Marvel Spider-Man, they did their own take until they try to revamp Peter Parker for the Miles Morales game to make him obviously look like Tom Holland, but sucks. It's like probably every boy's look. I wonder what that tissue's there for when sitting right by his bed. I wonder. But yeah, this is kind of like in every boys' room and in every '80s movie. It has something like rock posters and movie posters with like vinyl albums and guitars. When I was a kid, watching like movies, and like there's always almost every like teen boy, just generic thing. Like what's like a generic teen boy will have in his room? Oh, a guitar or some kind of musical instrument, and like a skateboard. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like every teen boy gotta have a guitar or a skateboard in his room. Currently psychology and English course. Oh yeah, I think I tried to take a couple of classes in psychology back in the day. Achieve escape velocity. Ugh, I can't talk right now. Achieve escape velocity. We're far from being angels, maybe fallen ones. Let's see if any of these words kind of repeat themselves. Doesn't look like it. I watch a lot of gaming sins, and they point out certain things that I don't notice. Like when somebody's reading something, they usually like repeat, certain paragraphs over and over again. I like my fair share of rock music. I'm more of like R&B, rap, pop, hip hop, but there is a handful of rock music that I just dig, and boy bands back in the 90s that I still dig too.
You couldn't hear me. Is that your new tape? Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just...
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy did have a great soundtrack.
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Oh! Peter! We've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy, it's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
What happened to the subtitles? There you go. Yeah, it's on streaming mode, so that one won't get copyrighted. We'll explore a little bit.
I can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper out money.
I remember having like video game magazines back in the day. Well, I think like after maybe a year or two, I kind of scaled back a bit with Game Informer because I still collected like Game Informer magazines up until fairly recently because this stuff was kind of piling up and I had to ditch a lot of them after so many years. But back in the day, those things were legit.
This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday.
And I mean, back in the day, I believe there was like used to be cheat codes in like certain magazines, certain games, mostly stuff that I didn't really play. But of course, I do collect comic books, but not so much recently. But it's like I need to,
The final battle was awesome.
the Lost
Looked like
Star
the heroes were done
Walker.
for, but they pulled it off.
It's like a combination of The Last Starfighter and Star Wars, obviously. So obvious. Oh. Tron, man. I only rewatched Tron like earlier this year. Because it's on Disney Plus. This is actually still good.
I'd love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
And I don't care what anybody says, Tron Legacy is good. And it's like a major update, from what it was in like the previous movie way back in the 80s.
I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
Man, that hair. That's totally, you can tell it's like 80s. Here's the thing. Up to the point, up to like, it's like maybe around like 2008. Up to that point, prior to that, you can tell like by certain decades what was like look at this Peter Quill, young Peter Quill. It's totally 80s. The hair, it's like like certain certain codes.
3 natural ones in a row last game.
And like the 90s, you can tell it's 90s. With some people having like frosted tips and like overalls. But then once you get to like the early 2000s, there is a distinct look, kind kind of like very like retro 90s
It's pretty crazy. how
kind
all
of
the
like
destruction started from
outfits.
One little mistake.
But it's just like after 2005, 6, you know, we stopped being able to tell modern, like, because like it's just like the clothes became like a very modern, typical way of dressing that you can never really tell. I'm pretty sure by, I don't know, maybe 10 years from now we'll probably have a different type of clothing, but probably not so much, you know.
Keep hitting those dingers, George, and you'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure.
I definitely, you know, yeah, I'm definitely OG gamer. Cause I remember having like a Super Nintendo, like it was like Nintendo and Super Nintendo back in the day. My uncle got it for me, and this is around the time when one side scrollers was like, they're fun, but like some of them were hard as hell. Like if you watch my Castlevania videos that I just did for October, it brings back memories of how difficult side scrolls used to be. And we didn't have like walkthroughs, you know, to view back then. And like you had to do your own research, and like and like, you know, some people had to like draw where they've been, you know, like for like Metroid or Castlevania, so that way they can, you know, easily backtrack and remember where like save points are, because there was no checkpoints for most games back then. And of course, you know, we didn't have like memory, I mean, we didn't have like auto save. We actually had to get memory cards, like a separate thing, which was like a pain in the butt, you know, having to deal with your parents, like getting batteries for certain toys. It's like, if the batteries don't usually come included, you have to make sure that your parents, you know, buy some extra, you know, batteries, so that way you can quickly quickly play without having to worry about going out on Christmas Day trying to find like an open store that, you know, has batteries. I'm dating myself, but that's how it was back in the day.
Need to build up my calluses.
Here we go. You know, after like Avengers Endgame, you would expect like Peter Quill to be hip on new music, or at least
Crap, Drax.
like the 90s, early
That's
2000s
some
stuff.
news, man.
Get his head out of the 80s.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
We'll try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
You know, some people thought like, you know, my trench coat for my Halloween costume is clearly Dante from Devil May Cry, but there are a few people who thought like, oh, I'm just doing a Star-Lord. Clearly these are different developers for this game compared to the developers for Marvel's Avengers. But if those developers had it their way, they'd be trying to make Peter Quill look like this character look as close to Chris Pratt as possible, instead of just making it from the ground up.
Oh, it ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war debris in the known universe. Just think of all the tech we can
A
find.
risky gamble.
Hey, it's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us inside, which they won't.
Groot's right to be nervous, Rocket. Don't underestimate the Nova Corps.
Oh, come on. Am I the only one who ain't... Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned.
Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Details.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna draw out our monster in no time.
How's that even gonna work? The thumper goes beep, 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 and the monsters come running?
It goes more like, wah! Wah! Wah!
Holla, rocket!
Stop this ruckus at once!
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
My sources are very reliable. Those coordinates are 100% pointing towards a rare, elusive, priceless creature.
With no physical description to go by.
What do you think elusive means?
Don't matter what the monster looks like. As long as it's got ears, you could be sure my thumpers are gonna drive it right into our arms.
Wah, wah. It does look amazing.
Oh yeah, you remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left, he he leans over to me and he says, what do you need these for then? I am Groot. Yeah, like I'm turning the Milano into a dance club or something.
Please refrain from creating this club of dance.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about dancing. Well, what was I supposed to tell him? I need them to build some ultrasonic lures so my team of ex-cons can trap a mystery creature in the most legal place in the quadrant. You want to throw in a discount?
Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
Hey, that's my chair.
Oh, then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
There's collectibles you acquire throughout the game when you're exploring. You get to change the appearance to make them, well, at least the outerwear look like the movie.
Morgoth be with you.
Hey, Morgoth yourself.
Once we breach that force field, there's no going back.
Your black market codes are gonna crack that Nova net, right?
Yep. As soon as you enter them in your console.
Peter Quill, we must soon discuss the status of my official team membership badge.
Drax! Once again, there is no official badge.
Obviously, you would not have one, assassin. The small one indicated the procedure is a well-guarded secret.
Rocket, stop messing with him. Guys, our great leader ran away. Could you send him back?
Peter Quill.
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
Groot.
All good, buddy?
I am Steve
I don't
Rogers.
understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
did the tree say?
No idea.
Take a look at that. Is there like a run? I'll be a run mechanic. Then I know it's gonna be a couple of times you got to run.
Ready now?
Now.
If it
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
And if we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple.
0.
The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to integrate temporal coordinates and...
There. And we're in.
Incredible.
People realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the Monster Queen of Seknov 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa!
Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Ugh, because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal? Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clips to the drop site. Ground's too unstable to land a ship, so you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Thumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Mora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Huh. Oh, can you imagine?
What, the pink coup? It's It's custom nanoresin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away. Okay. Guess you're taking the long way now?
Just want to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh!
You okay, Quill?
Yeah, I think so. This, big resin stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, probably strong enough. Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together?
Eat.
He is not a better shot than me.
Settle an argument.
Show off.
Just making sure my guns work.
Heads up! Dangerous and unstable. Yeah, we get it.
Did not mean to do that.
Smooth as always, Quill. I'm not encouraging him. I was being sarcastic. Everybody keep an eye out for any good scrap or components. I know the monster is the first priority. I'm just saying, if you see anything good along the way, pick it up.
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why'd he even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here? You think it's to impress Gamora? Like, hey...
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us.
Oh, I have noticed.
If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but also a rich new client. We need to impress Lady Hellbender with a monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
Which is why we should have gone after Fin Fang Foom.
We won't impress no one if we're dead. You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Guess it is kind of poetic. Cheer up. Just because the war was horrible doesn't mean there wasn't good times along the way. Yeah, I am mostly talking about stuff blowing up.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm okay.
Ha! Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
It is strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when their ships went kaboom.
Whoa!
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, Groot, you think we could find pieces of the Trion Shard in here?
I am Groot.
You never heard of the Trion Shard? Pyramid of pure evil that corrupts everything it comes in contact with.
I am
Making things up. Name one time I ever made something up.
Groot. I am Groot.
You can pause and read that.
Shut up.
How'd you even know the other way was a dead end?
Because, unlike you, I have a very keen sense of direction. Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom. Fungus, bacteria, mold, space skunk. You know, call it what you want. It's still in the way.
Saw this.
Take that, brittle stuff.
Ugh, I hate these ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would shoot right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've got nice...
Gross.
nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the... Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be.
It's like their banter back and forth. It's just like with Deadpool. It's like you just like to hear him talk.
Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways. Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stained, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay. There's a crapped-out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
Anything back here? Nope.
Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot.
It is good to be doing physical labor again.
Kinda hard to believe you were a farmer.
Now this brings back memories.
You fall into another hole, Quill?
I'm, assessing stuff.
If all else fails, shoot something. Quill, was that you?
I shot something, like you said. I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails.
Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die! Aw, hey, little guy. Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without the bomb.
Little busy! Crap! That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again. It's so jiggly!
Don't study it.
What is that freaky eye thing? Ha ha!
nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should've heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
Go up or down?
After we catch this monster, we really should spend half a cycle loading up the Milano with tech.
The longer we stay here, the higher the chances of us getting caught.
Yeah. It's just such a waste.
Up it is. Just so you guys know, we'll be like won't be back to my day job until the 15th, so I have a nice long week of me just like pumping out a lot of videos for you guys.
Yes. His fragile Terran frame cannot handle the impact.
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right place. And getting monsters in the sack, too.
It looks like a Sentinel or like a Ultimo or something.
Are you kidding me?
Man, that was too close. You okay, Groot? Quill?
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice-like. He does it for me all the time.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vine thing.
Oh, you Groot.
Party trick, big guy.
Oh, you Groot.
Gross. More ship eaters. Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it gotta takes a good amount of skill to like just to say 3 words in different inflections. You know, because you know there's a level of
Right under your nose, Quill.
forgot all about those.
Of course there ain't any plants here. It's a junkyard. Plants grow where they got food. We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies. You see any blue and gold ships out there, you let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until you're done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If they do spot us, all they have to do is close that barrier and we're stuck.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before, even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think the Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before.
Do I look worried? The resin will hold. You ain't that heavy. I seen this goop anchor a Shatari dreadnought. We'll be fine.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, 1 to go. Flark! No! No! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with the charge.
Okay. We're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish scraping the fried wires. Gamora, when are you gonna share your contacts and sources?
So much for that.
All this firepower. Now it's all just scrap.
Hey! A huge power generator! How do we hook it up?
We don't! That thing would toast our little thumper.
Can't we condense the power through a routing funnel or something?
Don't try to make up tech stuff. It's irritating. Find something else.
Peter Quill, the double agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop your guard, I'll strike.
Aha! So you admit it.
You got me. My plans are foiled.
Found something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery.
Lucioid or xenon cell? Never mind. Let's try it. Bring it over to the middle here.
Okay. This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule. At best. You'll be fine.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Fucking monster thing! Everyone get ready!
Rocket! Help me scramble some critters!
No, Scott! If I don't rewire this fast, it's gonna short circuit.
Looks like it's all us,
Groot, the last Flora Colossus. Groot is a vigorous defender, able to withstand high amounts of damage. He focuses on crowd control. His basic ability, Entangle, immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short amount of time.
It's like pumping a six! +1 for me!
Then keep your distance! Don't feel bad, buddy! They started it! If I don't fix this thing, they'll keep coming! Oh, crap! Thanks for the heads up, bud!
Stuff is really coming out of the woodwork!
These numbers have got to be
another
a
one.
wake-up call.
We're just killing party favors! Come on, you hunk of junk!
Take your time, not like we're busy here!
Quill, watch it!
Darn it.
Just keep swinging those branches!
Slow him down!
How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
Savor the joy of battle, brother.
Sorry to burst your bubble!
Just keep these things away from me!
The road is just fighting high guinea bugs.
Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud.
I am Groot.
Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, we deliver this monster to Lady Hellbender, we'll get bigger payouts and jobs that don't suck.
A ship for each one of us!
I mean, a team only needs one ship.
Perhaps a more spacious ship.
What? No, I love my baby.
We can modify her. I'd kill for a gunner's rotunda.
We'll think about it.
I am Groot.
Groot wants a plant.
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry. A robot, but it would have been space worth. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. This old Kree-Tech gets me wondering, where would I be now if those blue butt-scuts managed to keep me locked into their half-world experiments? Yeah, chances are you'd be climbing over bits of me right now. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
It's a very sad story for Rocket.
So what do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax's?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill! How do we know the monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed?
If it were worthy of Lady Hellbender's collection, it would not die soon.
We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
That robot parts inside your head. Inside a giant robot head.
Bam! Hey, Groot. Rocket scores!
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable. I'm having the time of my life.
I am Groot.
Quill, shoot down a nest if you're having fun. Speaks for itself. Don't congratulate him. Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hypercircuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are.
Okay.
Imagine something this big coming in.
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hyper circuits.
Hey, Rocket! Didn't you say you were at least twice as good a shot as me?
When did I say that?
Some while ago. I don't know. You're not delivering on it, man.
Just hold on to your stupid deck. And just so we're clear, Green Team is officially ineligible for the bet.
Why?
Well, for one, you need a gun.
I have no need for a projectile weapon.
Okay.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating.
All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Rocket! I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started. Gotta love that kill radius.
Rocket, the loose cannon. Rocket is a weapons expert who attacks from a distance. He focuses on damaging multiple targets at a time. His basic ability, Cluster Flark Bomb, deals moderate damage to everything in the impact area.
At least they make a good splat!
Here's a neat
Wipe them out, Rocket!
Oh yeah, it is like that time. We're just killing party favors.
Darn it! I thought we were safe! Oh, come on! Now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks!
You're welcome. Now stop distracting me. See? I knew you'd get into it.
I am Groot.
I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use. Yo!
Whoa.
At least they make a good splat!
It is indeed satisfying.
Ah.
One last freaky eye thing!
I knew I was missing all the fun last time.
Hey! I'm happy to take this round off! On goes boom! Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on! Can't just give yourself points like that!
You received an ability point.
Great job.
Press, to access guards menu, unlock your first ability.
So, Drax, how come you're so in love with this Hellbender lady?
I do not love Lady Hellbender.
Yeah.
What the?
Shouldn't you be all like, her name is illogical. You cannot bend hell.
That does not at all resemble me.
Oh, for a second, it's like stuck for some reason. Okay. Nice. Journal. Okay, Peter Jason Quill, aka Star-Lord, a notorious space adventurer, a warship galactic hero. Where to even start? Earth, the 80s, when everything was brighter, louder, and better, including young Peter Quill. He was living with the best mom out of all the moms in the universe until a bunch of lizard-faced alien scutbags showed up and ruined everything. Quill spent way too long locked up in a Centauri slammer where he met a grumpy Centaurian with a wicked mohawk named Yondu Udanta. The two of them completely outwitted the idiot jailers and got the hell out of Dodge. Yondu was captain of a space pirate fleet named the Ravagers, who begged Star-Lord to step up and teach them how to become the scourge of the seven seas. In space. Anyway, the Centauri started bombing everybody and looked like the end of everything, everywhere. But whoosh, here comes Captain Star-Lord and his Ravagers to totally save the day. I mean, yeah, some other people helped. Star-Lord has recently put together a ridiculously overpowered team of heroes for hire called the Guardians of the Galaxy. Together they can take on any job, no matter how tough. Seriously. Find us on Bagoo. We're looking for work. Please? First appeared in Marvel Preview number 4, 1976. Writer Steve Englehart, Bill Mantlo. Artist Steve Gann, Bob McLeod, Black and White Ed Hannigan, P. Craig Russell, Rick Bryant. Cover artist Gray Morrow. Pause and read that. First appeared in Iron Man number 55, 1973. Rocket Raccoon first appeared in Marvel Preview number 7, 1976. Root. First appeared in Tales of Astonish number 13. Gamora. Why is Gamora? First appeared in Strange Tales number 180, 1975. Meredith Quill. First appeared in Marvel Now, .1, number 1, 2012. Okay. Let's see what other stuff I end up getting depending on what's happening.
I can hear your visor working. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill.
How can you hear that?
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Shatari shipwreck's ever gonna be.
I am Groot.
That's cause you keep calling it gooey stuff. It's nano-resin.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
I am Groot.
That's right. I've always got your back, bud.
I am Groot.
Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bundle.
I am Groot.
Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this.
Rocket?
Oh, fuck.
Guys, jump!
No! No! Ah! Groot! Groot!
Groot! Buddy, you're okay!
I am Groot.
Fine. You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood, you could have died saving me!
I am Groot.
I love you too, you selfless son of a chug. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
You know, Groot kind of reminds me of Wildvine from Ben 10.
He says it's
Even though
fine. We'll meet him later.
I'm pretty sure Wildvine is
Is
based
everything
off of
okay?
Groot.
Groot's signal just went dark.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
Groot just took a different path. He must have fell and broke his radio.
Yeah, that's it.
Why take a different path?
Team Rocket over. Hope that got rid of him. Sounds like Green Team's off our backs. Now we can stop worrying about that dumb accident. Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
Whatever, right? Like you said, Groot's fine. Everything is fine.
Exactly. We're all fine.
Sure, fine.
I'm gonna need a glob-popping trophy after I beat you. If you're lucky, I'll let you polish it every few cycles.
Do I get to make this trophy? Because I already have some fun ideas.
No. I'll take care of the design. Gonna need at least 6 bars of Dargalian gemstone.
There you go.
On the next mission, I do not wish to be Green Team.
Ditto.
All the 5-person jobs I know are heists.
No more heists. Not until we make a name for ourselves, at least.
Yeah. Imagine towing all this stuff by hand. Or by ship, technically.
Maybe they retrofit their Star Blasters with Nova Force gravitational shovels.
Yeah, that would work.
I'm making sure I win that bet.
Man! If that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't. Because we have to find a way through this thing.
Ah, this turbine's right in the way. Gotta get through it. These things open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
Today we are, if we can get it open. There's a drone access tunnel over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our sensor points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around to scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
And boop.
Someone's been practicing.
Pew pew.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Between you and me, we're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe.
Grab!
It wasn't me this time, I swear! I don't like this!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
I'm gripping this thing with muscles I didn't even know I had!
Oh, crap!
Ow! Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw that.
Great timing! How did you guys...
Good to see you two, but you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can. We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us!
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says hurry it up, Peter. Incoming! Watch out!
What?
Hang on!
Have you perished, dear friend?
It's nice and cozy in here.
Not so much when you can't see in the dark.
I think I
Crap!
What?
My visor went supernova. Is it broken?
Overloaded, sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here. Come on! Larkin tensor joint, just neat. Wiggle the... Okay, so life support's booted back up. What's it look like out there?
Holy mother of space.
Soulstone?
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
Well, that's concerning.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Oh, cleaner bots.
I don't know.
Groot!
You okay, buddy? Sorry about the shooting.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Yep, just a freaky floating creature. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and speaking of freaky creatures, wanna bet Green Team's having trouble parking the ship?
I think I'm done with bets for today.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Will sold Groot on this idea that someday they'll make one of his Earth movies about the Guardians of the Galaxy. He says Groot wouldn't even need a costume because he already looks so awesome. Now he's got the big guy talking about running around without net mesh or buckles or nothing, which is basically naked. I don't want to ride around on some giant naked guy. Inspired by the Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy. Apply this. First costume.
Yeah, you and me both. Let's just get to the rendezvous point.
Nobody won. It was just an excuse to shoot stuff. So, Groot, you run into any trouble getting into the rig? Good. I was pretty worried about you.
No matter.
Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way. But we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
How did you manage to get here, buddy? You rode on what thing? What? You're telling me you just surfed it over? Look at this old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part.
With Rocket's help, use a workbench to craft perks. Rapid reload.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted.
Need like extra health.
On it and finished.
Next is extra life. The visor is now able to scan enemies in combat. Scanning an enemy provides clues as to how to defeat them. Time slows down while you are scanning an enemy. Nice.
Yeah, there's a way through if we can clear out that crud. Bunch of lore. Try that quick cooldown I installed, so you can keep helping it. Come on, Quill, put the—
Oh yeah! Nailed it! And, thanks for the upgrade.
All right, let's squeeze our way out of here.
Oh, after you.
No, you go first. I'll cover your back.
And it's such a good idea just to make what they should have done in Marvel's Avengers, just focus on one character, and just like this, well, it looks like, well, this game kind of learned from the mistakes of Marvel's Avengers. Just
I'm not alone down here.
just focus on the leader, and just command the others to do like the pretty much the dirty work.
Smash that tater! Man, Rocky, you really missed out. That was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally.
Team Rocket. That's every time I hear like Team Rocket.
Messing up our comms.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell down another hole.
Another one. I'm parking the Milano, but Drax is out there searching for you.
Maybe you'll find Quill before we do. We're trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
He is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted.
You two have any luck?
It is not a question of luck.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax! Drax!
Hey, you lungs out.
Huh. I wonder if Rocket knows what this is.
Peter Quill, I have located some old equipment, but I do not see you.
This whole place is old equipment.
That does not narrow my search.
Okay.
A weird bunch of stuff to mine.
What was it?
I don't know. Weird cubey hunks of rock or metal.
Oh boy.
Another freaky thing!
Outbreaking. Kill it.
You read my mind. The thing refuses to die. I can barely scratch it.
Kill it harder.
I'm killing it as hard as I can. Damn! These things really soak up damage.
Continue your deep stride. I am zeroing in on your location.
Peter Quill, hide behind me! I will protect you!
Nobody's hiding. Show him some muscle.
Drax the Destroyer. Drax is a durable brawler, able to take on many enemies at once. He specializes in staggering enemies impervious to regular attacks. His basic ability, Destroy, deals light damage and heavy stagger.
I'm on my way.
No doubt
Peter,
it will be
Drax, where are
conveniently
you?
late.
Did I hear blasters?
Sure did.
Save some for me.
Not gonna be a problem.
This one mocks our every effort!
Oh, you Drax!
Gamora.
My turn.
Why is Gamora?
Deadliest woman incoming!
About time. Not such a tough nut after all.
Gamora, the deadliest woman in the galaxy. Gamora is a skilled assassin who swiftly eliminates targets. She delivers quick, high damage attacks. Her basic ability, Deadly Strike, deals heavy damage to a single enemy. Oh my god, and that's another thing. I want to start like a new chaotic lore video. I need to remember to get that jump on that soon this week.
We'll head that way and keep an eye out for you.
How's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possibility. Maybe try something else. I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Drax.
At least he called me nimble.
It was not intended as a compliment.
That crate is being held up by this crane.
We could free it, were it not out of reach.
Helps to be nimble.
Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
The Behold the might of a Catathian warrior!
Probably here.
Understood.
Well, that's helpful.
I did as our leader bid. Not all of us are so quick to disobey.
Make up your mind. Are you mad I served Thanos or that I betrayed him?
Neither inspire confidence.
Can you move it over there?
I am on my way.
Shoot.
Hey, big guy, lift that thing up.
Where would you like it, Peter Quill?
Right there's good.
Done.
Is there anything?
Drax, this one's all you. Can you move it over there?
Understood.
Make sure I got a good bird's eye view.
Can you haul some more stuff for me, Drax?
To where shall I move it?
Can you move it over there?
It shall be done.
Okay.
Mind lifting that up?
Where shall I relocate it?
Here's good.
I am on my way.
Of course, one of the thing was open just a second ago.
Remember this moment should you ever think of crossing me, assassin.
I'll remember how slowly you moved.
All right, Rocket. We're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. This ain't stealing if it's abandoned. Wait. Oh, flog.
Rocket.
Not now, Quill.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing. My little Camaria and her mother Hovat were two of the strongest people who ever lived.
I bet it's something cute. Women dig the cute stuff, right?
Yes. All women in the entire universe get weak in the knees when they see something fluffy.
Lady Hellbender is an exceptional female. She would desire only the most worthy of pets.
You've never seen a baby otter playing with its hands.
I cannot refute this.
Why do you think the monster was drawn to this ship of all places?
Sustenance, no doubt.
Maybe the ship's engines are still vibrating after all these cycles.
Or they draw sustenance from something.
Radiation could explain our comm problems.
Perhaps they are scavenging old food stores for sustenance.
Hungry, Drax?
Yes.
Yes. Don't think I can reach that. Anything on top?
Ever see the remains of a planet after one of these things mined it?
They mined whole planets?
Everybody needed war resources as fast as possible. Many systems out there are now just scattered debris.
Were those systems uninhabited?
Depends on who was doing the drilling.
Nice.
You guys notice anything weird about this place?
You mean besides the comms going dead for no reason?
There was a reason. You collided with that column of scrap.
What?
I was dodging a hailstorm of flaming debris. And the comms went out before that.
Whoa!
Careful!
Well, you got some timing. We got company.
Is it from the last bumper?
We haven't even placed it yet. This place is closed.
They are food for our glory and will not be far behind.
Let's just focus on not becoming food ourselves!
We need to regroup!
You're right! This isn't working! Look! It's like we woke up the whole ship! Just hang in there! Guys, huddle up!
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's freakin scary out there, Quill.
Farknard's on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead. Who's with me?
We are!
Oh, yeah.
Huddle succeeded. Huddles have 3 possible outcomes. You motivated the team by answering correctly. Both you and the Guardians get a damage boost. Had you chosen wrong, only you would have gotten it. Win, lose, or say anything, all Guardians are resurrected.
Woo! Show 'em your root! Want some? Get some!
What are you offering, Peter Quill? These mobs are really a distraction.
Well, smash 'em up, Drax! Told you we could do this!
Okay, so you were right for once. Look
Shoot.
out!
Gamora, slice him up!
Any last words?
You are a rousing leader, Peter Quill.
You just gotta feel the beat! Wreck 'em, Drax!
We got this sucker right where we want him.
Another chance!
I am Groot.
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick.
Glorious! Bring on our monster. I am engorged with the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Come on, last thumper spot is this way.
How do you know?
My senses are fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
The Milano should be right on the other side of this door. It was open when I came through here.
Who says I tripped on something?
It looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man. I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. We'll need a good staging spot for the last thumper. I'll know it when I see it.
Just serving the area.
Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine.
Ow! Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke! That's the sound it's supposed to make!
What sound?
You can't hear that!
Hear what? Oh.
Our monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door, That works. Let's catch our monster. Hey, that thing's back!
Do we have these degrees?
That's one less thing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Will. Doesn't look friendly. Looks like a monster to me.
I missed that.
Perhaps you speakers find nowhere left to hide.
But it can still run. Gotta be some way to slow it down.
Somebody just grab it!
Vile thing, stop moving.
Tie him down!
What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
A door.
Oh, you're
More mad
good.
than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
What the? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
A Conti.
All right. Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Watch it!
The whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here, now!
Curse these volatile ruins!
Cracks, go! Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Watch it!
Someone give me a hand! Am I right?
How about one upside the head?
Heads up!
Whoa.
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Time to thread the needle!
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through!
You fear dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Don't you get goo on my ship!
My shit!
Ugh. That's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of Sardu.
Your hell is frozen?
The Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt!
See? He's so...
Groot says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up!
Whoa.
You want me to take the control?
No, I've got this!
Clearly!
Watch it! Don't get us killed, Quill. There's still so much stuff I want to steal. We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button!
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added!
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter!
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
Whoa, fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
We're Scott on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
I'll make it! Maybe!
There's the exit!
See? Home stretch!
Your last breath!
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people.
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
Please don't be Nova Corps. Please don't be Nova. Please don't be Nova Corps.
It is Nova Corps.
Nice first parter. I'm enjoying this. I was skeptical. I mean, like, I was hyped for it. Then I saw like reviews that the beginning of the game it'll be a little bit you know, a slog, but you know,
There's
it's fun.
thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal. Now. I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a harmless space llama thingy.
Harmless? Remember Inakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because they scorched the planet because an idiot smuggled in an Exelon.
I will eject the beast into space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not ejecting anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is gonna hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How long's it been? 2-3 years? You look good. You been tanning?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you.
Corell, I swear it's not what it looks like.
That you're a junker trespassing in the most restricted area of space, who consorts with thieves and murderers, apparently.
Hey, killing people for money ain't murder, lady.
Nice to see you too, Corel.
Come on, Corell. You know me. We've been to hell and back. Sure, I've done some shady stuff since the war, like really shady stuff. But junking?
I just caught you pink-handed, leaving the quarantine zone.
Technically, yes, but we weren't scavenging.
Right.
Peter Quill, I found these items in the space that you told me about. There was not enough room for both the other thing and these.
Peter Quill, of planet C-53, under Galactic Law ZXB-47, I am putting you and your crew under arrest for
Actually, can I call you back?
What?
Please tell me that is not a crate of super illegal tech.
It is a crate of super illegal tech, which also happens to be very valuable.
Really?
What? We're on a Ravager ship. Even the Flarkin bulkheads are stolen.
Well, we can't fit both in the compartment.
I will eject the crate into space.
Eject the crate and I melt your face! The Milano's weapon systems are 4 generations behind, Quill. We need that tech, more than we need some stupid farm animal.
That farm animal could be a Class 3 biohazard. You want to end up in the kiln?
Hide the llama.
What? What about my stuff?
Rocket, I know Corell. I'm pretty sure I can get her to go easy on us about the tech, but a potential biohazard? Man, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
You slept with a cop?
She wasn't a cop at the time. The point is, we were close. You just have to trust me.
I am Groot.
And that would be your boarding party.
Ayla's Hope.
Just speak to Centurion Corell.
Silence, prisoner. The commander has no time to meet with law-breaking pirates like you.
That's just it. We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Yeah, that's right. You check those records, Buckethead.
Novacore licensing permit 67398-2.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No. Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus. Last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more? Drax the Destroyer, convicted serial murderer and galactic war hero, often grumpy. Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
That's it? That's all you wrote?
There was a character limitation.
Sorry, excuse me, I just need to...
Cadet Gold, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Really? It says right here. Prisoner processing training. I'm your official trainee.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
I should check with the captain.
No. No. She definitely signed off on this. You know how thorough she is about signing stuff? And if I may, sir, the real concern here is Regulation 7A regarding prisoner footgear. That one's jet boots are in clear violation.
They're decorative.
Good work, Cadet Gold.
Great. There goes Plan B.
We don't need a Plan B. I got this.
No, you do not got this, pirate. I got this. Now fall in line.
Time to go, prisoners.
Watch the jacket.
Cadet Gold, you know the arrest protocols?
All memorized, sir. First thing we do...
There you go. Ouch. Sorry, scratched the bump. It's not like a good point of... Well, I can save right here. Oh, it was already autosave. Right. So, this is a good point to end the video. I'll be back tomorrow with... Well, I'm gonna need to start my first 3 videos, watch-alongs with Deadliest Warrior, wrapping up like season 2. And yeah, I want to, definitely come back to this and then get to work on some Chaos Lore videos, and I want to get a jump on some doing like a spoiler review for The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Batman Returns. I want to get all that taken care of. I want to check out Dune while it's on HBO Max. Everybody's loving it, but I never was much of like a, I'm pretty sure like I watched some of the original Dune, but I couldn't really get into it. So it might not be for me, but whatever. At some point I need to set some time out for that, but whatever. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, and great to be back.